Never use flash when you're taking pictures of your food.
No.
It makes your food look like a hostage.
Writing that down makes my food look like a hostage.
It does. Your food looks terrified.
Please, no! Take me back to my family! Hey everyone, welcome back to Brackit Pop-Up Show. I am your host, Matthew Robinson, and today I am joined by the super lovely, super talented Asia Pitts. Thanks, Asia, for being on the show.
Hello, thank you for having me, Matthew.
Well, I know we've worked together before, but for those of you who don't know, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am an actor and a writer and a singer, and I run my own production company, The Ugly Truth Productions, and we made our first film last year. And yeah, that's me.
That's awesome. And so I can tell right now that we are in the midst of some crazy times. Yeah. And we've seen people making a lot of different meals. I've been trying out different things whenever I can get the ingredients at the store. I know a lot of people are baking, but right now we're talking about favorite meals to create. So yeah. I think this is going to be a cool bracket.
Oh, I love cooking. Actually, in high school, I did 4 years of food production, and we used to do cooking competitions. And so I've been enjoying this quarantine cooking-wise because now I get to try out all these new recipes and kind of, practice what I used to do in high school and see if I still have those skills, which I do.
Humble brag, humble brag.
Humble brag.
No. I know you're a great cook, and so I was super excited when you chose this bracket. Anyway, we have sandwich versus cereal, which is not really cooking, but still fun meals to make. What did you pick here?
I picked cereal because I love cereal. And sandwiches, I don't make as much because I don't eat a lot of gluten. So I stay away from breads, and gluten-free bread is always terrible. I have never found a good gluten-free bread. So if anybody has any suggestions, that'd be great. And with cereal, you can get gluten-free cereal, and it tastes pretty good. So
yeah, Chex tastes good, and that's gluten-free.
Yeah, I love Chex.
It's good.
Throw a little honey in there.
You know what it's about. So moving along, we've got steak versus tacos. Now, you can put steak in tacos, but I have been told the way this bracket works is, would you rather make a meal with steak, or would you rather make a meal that's tacos, which are one of those encompassing categories?
So this one was really hard for me because tacos are like my heart. It's my favorite food. But I'm so picky with my tacos that I don't even make them for myself. Very often, and usually I don't know, maybe it's just like a skill that I don't have, but I make steaks way more often, so I chose steak.
Ooh, good.
And I make a pretty mean steak.
I've never had any of your steaks, by the way.
Oh, I need to make you a steak. I do I sear it on both sides first, and then I add the garlic on top and a little bit of salt and pepper and a little bit of the steak's seasoning salt. And then I put it in with my cast iron pan in the oven.
Ooh.
So good. It's so juicy. Sorry for the vegans out there.
I know, I'm sorry. Apologies to the vegans, but man,
I'll have to learn how to make a good vegan steak.
Vegan steak. It'll be filled with carrots on the inside. Okay, now we have chicken versus fish. Now, this is kind of the staple crop for many people, and so to speak. Chicken, fish, I think it says a lot about you, which one you pick here.
So this one was hard too, because last night, before I did this bracket, I made a broiled salmon. Ooh. And it was so good. It was a honey garlic glaze, and it was so good. So I was tempted to choose fish, but I cook chicken way more often, so I chose chicken.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too. I love fish. I love broiling my salmon as well, but yeah, chicken is just, it goes with so many meals, and I eat it with so many meals that it's just there.
Yeah, and it's cheaper.
It is a lot cheaper. Well, now we have pasta versus stews. Ooh, another one that it can be kind of divisive amongst people.
Right. I actually digging this gluten-free pasta I just bought, so I've been making a lot of pasta lately. I do like stews, but not as much, so I went with pasta.
And while we were talking, like, there's no good gluten-free bread, there are some very good gluten-free pastas. Trader Joe's makes a really, really good one, I feel.
Oh, I love Trader Joe's. Yeah, their gluten-free pasta are perfect.
Especially if you put enough seasoning and enough flavor into it, no one's gonna tell. I've served it to people, not telling them that's gluten-free. They had no idea.
No idea. Yeah, there's some gluten-free, which you would probably pick up at Ralph's, that kind of fall apart if you cook it too long, and it becomes a mush it becomes a stew.
Yeah, it's a stew.
A gluten-free stew pasta. But yeah, Trader Joe's is definitely like my favorite gluten-free pasta.
Good pick. All right, now it's down to the final four, and we have cereal going up against steak. Who'd you go with here?
I had to go with my friend the steak. Again, sorry to the vegans. I am a meat eater.
It's true. And I feel like if it's late at night, not even late at night, but if it's like at night and like you have one or two meal choices and someone says, here's a really well-cooked steak, or here's cereal, which one are you gonna pick?
I'm gonna go with the steak.
Right.
Unless you have a little bit of a sweet tooth, but then you go with the steak and then you go with the cereal.
Exactly. Nice little nightcap.
Yeah, right?
Well, now we have chicken going against pasta in the final four in this region. A lot of ways you can go. Which way did you go?
Although I love pasta, and my mother would probably, be disappointed that I don't pick pasta with my Italian background, but I went with chicken because I'm trying to live a healthier lifestyle nowadays. So I eat chicken with some veggies almost every night. So I went with chicken.
Nice pick. I think I just had chicken literally last night, like chicken with like wilted spinach. Like that was my dinner, and I was like, sure, this is it. This is what I'm eating. Okay, championship round. Steak versus chicken. I feel like these are the two natural-born competitors in the food world.
Drum roll. Steak.
Oh man, so you choose steak over chicken.
I did. I love me a good steak, and even though it's not as good for you to eat the red meat, it's still so delicious.
It is. I mean, there's a reason.
I blame Outback.
Outback. I've never been to Outback Steakhouse my entire life. I've always wanted to go.
I mean, it's not the best, but that was my jam in high school. I used to go there on dates.
Just like, hey, we're gonna go to Outback tonight. Ooh.
Yeah. Now I go to Lowry's because I'm fancy.
Whoa. Wow. I also never been to Lowry's as well. You really go on fancier dates than I do. Well, Asia, thanks so much for playing the game here today.
No problem. This is fun. I like it.
It was a lot of fun. I mean, obviously it was going to be fun. You're on the show. Now, where can people find out where to follow you if they want to keep track of all the music, the films, the plays, the scripture writing, all that jazz?
So I have a website, Asia Lynn Pitts, Lynn Pitts with 2 T's, Pitts. Asia, just like the continent. AsiaLynnPitts.com, or you can find me on Instagram at Asia Lynn Pitts, and on Facebook, Asia Lynn Pitts.
Nice. Yeah. There you have it. So everyone, please follow Asia Lynn Pitts. You will not regret it. She is wonderful. One of my favorite people in the whole world.
Oh, stop it, you.
No, it's true. It's true. And I'm so glad. And now I really want a steak from you. So,
I'm going to cook you a steak.
Well, thanks everyone again for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't to Brackit. Make sure to watch the app, download this. More episodes are on the app as well in the channel section, so you can watch Inside Scoop, our main show, all that jazz you can find on the app, Brackit.com, and of course here on YouTube. Thanks again, everyone, so much. We'll see you next time.
Hi guys, I'm Jess from Brackit, and yes, I'm wearing a cow costume, but I would be utterly thankful if you guys would subscribe, like, and comment below this video, okay? So you can see a little bit more of us. Was that too cheesy? Sorry.